Oh, hang on.
If you was to try and have one for like every single little thing, it wouldn't be worth it. But it's like I've got one for attack rolls, d4s and d8s.
Yeah.
I've just realised I've not plugged in my webcam there. That would be slightly problematic.
So my damage is strength plus a d4.
Okay. So for your damage, you'll want a d10.
Okay, there we go.
Right, d10.
A d4.
Forgot where I put
D4,
the damn map.
yep.
And then you want it to be on list, and you want it to be a bonus of +6. That does include the 1 fire damage.
So then 5. I'll put it on 5 and I'll say +1 fire damage.
Yes.
So John likes it.
Okay,
That's
you guys
damage.
ready to go then?
Yeah.
Here's the list. Plus,
Alright, so just if everyone is watching, we now are one player down in the campaign. So it's just these three now. So when we last left you, you guys had had an interesting time in the city of Karnag. You had been told to go on a job for Lord Stenfast. But instead of leaving Karnag to go do this job, you instead caused a bit of a ruckus within Karnag. In particular, one party member going into a pub or a bar and trying to get in a fight with a bunch of guards, trying to kill civilians, then have an argument, and you also broke your house, and you got into loads of trouble that would take way too long to recount all of your fun adventures. Is my webcam picking things up right, or is the light at the back too bright?
It's a bit bright.
Geez,
When you lean...
How's that? There we go.
That's a bit better.
Yeah, that's better, yeah.
Okay. Not ideal positioning, but it'll do for now. Okay, so you guys are now just outside the city of Karnag, about a mile south of it. You have been kicked out. Jimby has been banished from Karnag. What exactly do you guys want to go do? At the moment, Jimby's just kind of sat on a rock grumbling a bit.
No.
This is a rather open-ended question.
Yeah. I am going to just sort of twiddle my hammer around.
Put this on silent.
Fuck, what do we do?
You kind of stand around for a few minutes, just not really sure what to do after having a bit of a dramatic few days. After this, though, Jimby just kind of stands up, stretches his legs, and goes, well, better get back to work. And he's just going to head off west.
I'm going to chase after him and give him a slap around the head.
Okay, make an attack roll.
26.
Yeah, no, you managed to give him a slap around the head. Roll d4 for damage, just cause.
D4, sure.
Yeah.
1, but...
Yeah,
so
no,
counts.
you managed to give him a nice hearty slap around the back of the head. You can see you've hurt him a bit by the way he hunches forward, and he turns around and goes, I guess that's for getting us kicked out the city.
So, no, that's for the door.
Why? We fixed the door.
Yeah, well, still, somebody has to pay. And I'm the one who broke it. I'm not doing that to myself.
He's got a point.
Alright, just follow me, guys. We're going to head somewhere, and it may prove beneficial for all of us.
Alright, I guess we'll follow him.
gonna say he's gonna
Sure.
just turn around at this point and carry on heading west.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Alright, you're travelling for a few hours. Jimby's being his usual light-hearted self. You're not gone far. You're only about 8 miles from Karnag when you're in this nice sort of slightly hilly area. You're at top of open field near the top of a hill. When you actually see a small group of people coming up the hill from the other side, coming up to meet you. Can you all roll perception, please?
Oh, great.
Oh God, 8.
19?
4.
19? Wow. Okay.
Hold on. What do you add to perception, Tim?
2.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'm the same. I rolled the same.
Alright, so Jim and Rue, you can just see that they're somewhat armoured people. One in particular is wearing some sort of heavier armour. You can't really tell what. Titan, you can actually see that these guys are wearing full proper armour. Some of them are wearing like leather studded armour. Another one is wearing a slightly heavier chainmail type thing, but not proper chainmail. But more importantly, you can see that they're wearing the symbol of the Red Horde.
I'm going to elect to share this information with my teammates and then say, I think we've been duped, lads.
Jimby's
Think
just
we've
go,
been
so no,
diddled.
don't worry, it's our new proposition.
I'm going
Okay.
to say, we've definitely been duped, lads.
I'm just going to look over at Jimmy and say, so this is our new proposition. Can I start? I'm then going to... This is going to be quite a thing. So, Mantle of Flame is going to start,
Okay,
just because
yeah.
I feel like it. Then, this is going to sound ridiculous. I'm going to do a...
Level
Lev-
48 chromatic orb.
a level 2 magic missile, elemental shifted to fire damage, and I'm going to empower it.
Level 48.
Okay, you can
magic
see
missile.
5 figures coming towards you. They are currently about 50 feet away. One of them slightly taller than the others, but that's you couldn't see much else difference between the rest of them because you didn't roll that well on your perception. Take a pick at who you'd like to fire at.
I'm firing at Luke.
Okay.
Alright, never mind. My point is moot anyway, so...
Okay. Give me a sec, because now I've got to think this through. Actually.
He's just dragged us into these guys.
I was going to say, I did say I share the information with them after my perception roll.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So make your rolls, Tim.
Oh God. Right. This could take a second.
Well, what is it you're throwing at him again?
It's a magic missile doing fire damage, and I'm also empowering it, and it's a level 2 one. So I'll lock both of them. Roll those two again. So that's 12. 36.
Right. Okay. Right.
John, I'm going to need you to remember what he said, because if we have to keep on going through what he's doing, we're going to be here for years. Because just to say it once takes
No problem.
50,000
Right. Okay. So you're gonna instantly power up your mantle of flame, and you're just gonna throw out some spells, and Jimby's only about 10 feet away from you, and they go fly straight towards him. But when they're within a couple of inches, they're dispelled.
What?
It's at this point that the guys down the hill suddenly start running at you. They are no longer just walking. Can you all roll
initiative.
initiative,
Can I
please?
elect to run away?
I mean, you can if you want, but you've got to roll initiative first.
5.
I got a nat 20, but it's 23 total.
Okay.
19.
I'm just gonna cast a grim look.
Okay, Aru, you got a 19. Jim,
I got 5.
you got a 5.
Roll's going well today, by the way.
Okay.
I want to know what he had to dispel it.
Well, I
Right.
don't think it's something that he had. I think it's something that someone else had. I suspect.
Okay.
Doing protecty stuff.
Okay, so Titan, you get to go first so that you can see the map.
Mm-hmm.
That's you guys. They're further down. They're about 40 feet away. There's not really much around you, but they are downhill slightly, but it's not too steep. It's not enough to really make a difference to your fight.
I'm gonna ignore Jimmy for now, and I'm gonna run up to meet them. I know I can't make it all the way, but I'm gonna make it most
You
of the way.
can get cover 30 feet if you want.
Yeah, I'll go the max 30.
Okay. So you're going to go 30 feet, which is going to put you there. Okay, it is then it's then the tall guy's go. He's going to run up to meet you, Titan, and he is going to I find his stats. He's going to try and take 2 swings at you.
Oof.
So,
I'll live to regret that.
first one misses. Second one hits. And he's going to do 6 slashing damage. And then he's going to try and stab you with his dagger as well. Which misses. So you take 6 slashing damage from his dagger.
That's
You'll
nothing.
definitely live to regret that.
Okay.
That might be nothing for you. That's like half my HP.
It's at this point that so you can hear someone running up behind you, and it is actually Leah, the admin, and she's trying to run over to Jimby to see if she's okay. But you only get to catch sight of this. She's currently about 10 feet behind you, Aru. You, Jimby, sorry. No, you, Aru. It's your turn. What is wrong with me today?
No,
Okay, can I see the map?
confused.
Okay.
I want to know what's going on. I know there's bandits.
there.
I know that.
They're down there. Leah is just back up here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if I move, sorry, can I see the map again? I tried to figure out orientations like this is a bit awkward. If I move 10 feet away from Jimby,
Yep.
bandit 4 and 3. Oh, wait a minute, no. Oh.
Okay.
It's like Civil War.
You know what?
Yeah, I have to rush you, man.
Yep.
You've not got time.
Bandit 4, I'm going to do a ice knife on him.
Ice knife. Okay.
I'm also going to shift it to do fire damage again.
Yep, you can do. Roll your attack.
Oh. Why did I use that? I've got to sit on the app. 14.
14 hits. So roll
Okay,
damage for your hit.
7.
7.
So he takes 7 piercing. And now,
Okay.
both of them must make dex saves with a cell save of
So
15.
you fired at this one.
Yeah, but both of them need to make this save.
Both of them need to make a dex save to avoid take extra damage, okay?
Yes.
What's the save?
15.
Okay, that's a fail. That's a pass. One of them fails, one of them succeeds.
Well, it's 12, so 12 fire damage.
Okay, so is it they take half damage on a success or no damage?
No damage on a success.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, you've already just killed one of the bandits. Okay.
Nice.
It is now. Well, the bandits goes. They're going to run over to you, Titan, and they're going to try and take a swing at you as well. And they're gonna miss. It's another bandit's go. They're going to try and support. Come over and hit you as well, Titan. And he gets a nat 1. He overswings and opens himself up. You can try and make a counter attack as your reaction if you wish.
Yeah.
Make an attack roll.
13.
13 hits.
Okay. 10 plus 1 fire damage. Or burning as well.
Okay. So yeah, he's just going to run forward and take a swing, miss and overreach, and you're just going to bring your hammer up and you're just going to catch him under the shoulder, and you can feel as all the tendons are stretched and bruised up from that. It is now another bandit's go. Bandit 3 is going to try and drop his scimitar, and he's going to pull out a short bow and aim it at you, Jim.
Jim's not even done anything yet.
He hits, and he deals 6 piercing damage to you, Jim.
That is a big yikes. Mine's on 19.
Okay. It is now, Jim, it is your turn.
Could I see the map, please?
Yeah. And Leah is still up here.
Oh! Right. Going to elect to... fucking run away.
Okay, what
No,
direction are you running in?
I joke. I'm gonna go back up Titan.
You're going to go back up Titan. Okay, are you going after Bandit 1?
Yes.
Okay, are you just making a normal attack?
Yeah, I'm
With
gonna
your
hit him with
arm.
my big old arm.
Make an attack roll.
Gonna smash him in the face. 21.
21 hits.
Hey. Well, I don't-
Roll damage.
My damage is this. 5.
5. Okay. Yep. So you're just going to charge up and you're just going to use your massive straight arm. You're just going to try and club him round the head with this
Smack him in the
ball of
face.
steel just welded to your arm. He's just going to look at you stunned for a moment, half from the injury, half because he's not quite sure what you've just hit him with.
Fucking arm, could
It is now Jimby's go. He's going to run backwards and he's going to try and grab Leah and pull her in front of him and use her as a human shield. He's then going to try and use a crossbow shot on you, Aru.
Oh, he's not happy with me.
Well, you did just try and blow the crap of him. Okay. It hits. And he's going to deal... oh, come on, that's a bit pathetic. 4 damage. So, yeah, he's just going to move backwards. He's going to grab the admin. And as he's doing this, he's going to raise his crossbow and take a shot at you, Aru. It is now Titan's go to give you an updated view of the battlefield.
I apologise. I just need to ask something for context. Was when you say that the first spell that I threw at Jimby was absorbed, was it all absorbed? Or
It was all dispelled. It wasn't
Okay.
absorbed, it was dispelled.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just you suddenly said that the admin was running along to see if he's all right, so I couldn't decide whether I'd blown him over or if all of it had been absorbed or what.
No, it had been dispelled.
Fair enough. That's fine.
I think it was B1. Is B1 the closest, like, between me and Dan?
So B1's the one that Dan's just attacked. Jim's just attacked. You've also got BC and B2.
BC? Oh, we'll go for BC because he has a letter instead of a number.
Okay, make an attack roll.
21?
21 hits.
This is so much better with this app, you know.
Yeah, it's not
It is.
good.
11 plus 1, Benny.
Yep, okay. So you're just going to turn around and you're going to try and beam this guy straight in the chest. And you end up hitting slightly low. You hit him in his stomach and you can feel it give and you've winded him. He drops to the floor to one knee for a moment before getting back up. You can also see a small scorch mark where your hammer hit. It is now his turn. He's going to make 2 more attacks at you with his scimitar. 1 hit, 2 hits, and he's going to try and follow up with a dagger attack as well, which is a nat 20. Oh, bugger me. He's going to deal... Hang on, that's the wrong die for a dagger. He's going to deal 14 damage to you. Oh, wait, hang on. It was a nat 20. So he's going to deal 17 damage to you, Titan.
Cool. It's nice to think that I'm alright with that now.
It's nice to think you're actually a tank.
Yeah.
Aru, it is your turn. This is the battlefield.
Okay. Bandit 3. He's just kind of stood there at the moment.
He's just taken a shot at Jim.
Okay. I'm gonna chromatic orb him. Just
Go ahead, make an attack roll.
make it empowered as well, just for a laugh.
Just
14. Again.
14, yep, that hits.
Okay, so to the D8s. Keep them. Same thing, that would be 30 damage.
Okay. He's dead.
Yay.
Okay, it is now Bandits 2's go. He's going to move away from you, Titan, without disengaging if you want to make an attack.
Smack.
Yep, make an attack roll.
Oh, 11.
11. 11 does not hit, I'm afraid. He's going to disengage from you and he's going to try and move round to take on Jim. He's going to make an attack on you with scimitar. Jim.
Punch me, daddy. Go on.
It hits.
Yep.
He deals 6 damage.
Cool. Man's dying.
It is now another bandit's go. He's going to try and make an attack on you as well, Titan. He also rolls a nat 20.
Well,
Oh, for God's sake. And he deals 4 damage to you.
Wow.
Can we switch these rolls around, please?
Literally, he rolled a nat 20, and then for both his damage die, he rolled a 1. So,
what an
anyway,
amazing man.
it is now Jim's turn. So, Jim, to show you the battlefield.
Big Ree. Bandit 1. Smack him in the head.
Make an attack roll.
14.
14 hits.
Ooh. Is it actually?
Yep.
Big oofed. Give me a second. Damage is 7.
Okay. So, yep. This time, instead of hitting him round the head, you've just go straight for the spine. You try and reach around the back and hit him on the spine, and you end up feeling something break as you hit it. He's really not looking well at the moment. It is now Jimby's turn. He's going to drop his crossbow and just hit the Leah of the back of her head with his dagger. He's then going to cast a spell unknown to you guys, and he and Leah disappear. Can you all quickly roll perception?
Big oofed.
Kidnapping.
14.
Just give me a second to look at what my perception is. 16.
15.
Alright, so while you're fighting, you can just see that he has reappeared behind the bandits, about 50 feet away from the bandits and from you, Titan, further down the hill, and he's trying to run off away from you guys while you're fighting. It is now Jim's. No, you've just had your go. It is now Titan's go again. So, Titan, to show you the map.
How far down is Luke on that map?
Way too far to show.
You said about 50 feet.
Well, without unfold everything, right? He's about 50 feet from these guys.
Oh,
Can
okay.
I just see the... Alright, okay, I got it, yeah. I'm going to go for B or BC.
Yep, make an attack roll.
19.
19, okay. 19 hits.
And we have 11 plus 1. Honey.
Liking your 11s, aren't you?
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah, no, this time you're going to try and go straight through his head. He manages to get his blade away just so you don't quite hit him in the head, but he blocks it down. Instead, you hit him right across the chest, and you can feel a couple of the ribs give as your hammer collides with him. Again, you've left a little smouldering spot in his armor where your hammers hit him. It is now his turn. He's going to try and get disengaged from you, and he's going to try and move over to Aru. Okay, it is now Aru's turn. The map looks like this.
I'm going to do... You know what? A fire-based magic missile. I'm not going to try and list everything I'm doing in the spells, because it just takes half an hour to say all of it.
Just give the general idea, so like a fire magic missile.
Fire magic missile. I'm going to fire magic missile him.
Okay, roll.
1, 5, 3, 8, plus 26 fire damage.
26 fire damage, okay. Okay, so as he's running towards you, you're just going to bring your hands together and throw out some magic missiles that are just going to catch fire as they fly through the air, and they're just going to hit this captain, and he's just going to stagger back, coming to a stop. As the smoke clears away, you can see he's still standing, but he's kind of swaying either side. He's really not looking good, but he's still glaring at you with clear intent. It is now two of the other bandits goes. One of them is going to try and make a strike at you, Titan.
Oh.
And misses. The other one's going to try and strike at you, Jim.
No.
And hits.
No.
And he deals 6 damage.
Incorrect. For reference, I'm on 7 HP.
I mean, can't argue with that, really, can you?
Jim, it is now your turn.
Hit Bandit 1 in the fucking skull.
Make an attack roll.
12.
That hits.
Fuck, yes.
I'm not going to bother making
3
you roll damage. He's dead. You've just got to swing your arm straight round and crack it into his skull. He was only on 1 hit.
Die, bitch.
He's dead. It is now. It is now Titan's go again. So Titan, this is what the map looks like.
I'm gonna go for how far away is BC? Like what,
About
15?
10 feet. Each one of
10
these
feet.
towers is 5 feet.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna go to him and attempt to give him a hearty swing.
Okay, yeah, make an attack roll.
15.
15 hits.
And 12 plus 1.
Yep, okay. So you're go as he's stumbling back from a ruse spell, you're going to come up behind him and you're just going to thrust your Warhammer's head into his back of his spine again. You can feel more bones breaking. He's letting out a shout of pain. He's only just upright. He's breathing heavily. It doesn't look like it's going to take much more to knock him down. Talk of which, it is now his turn, and he's going to turn around and try and make a flurry of swipes at you, Titan.
Huh.
1 hits. The other
Oh.
misses. And then with his dagger, that hits as well. So that's going to be...
Well, that sucks.
Okay, so he's going to deal 12 damage to you. Okay. So as you come up behind him, rammed in the back, he's going to yell out a shriek of pain, swing wildly back at you, at your head, and that's going to hit, and then make a counter swipe that you manage to parry, but then he's going to just shiv you with his dagger right in the stomach.
It's a bit not on, really, isn't it?
Aru,
Really?
it is now your turn.
Okay, can I see the map? Right. I'm going to start heading. How far away is Luke's thing? Can I do a perception roll? And how far away
You
is
can
Luke?
do that as a bonus action, yeah.
Sure. 17.
You can see him off in the distance, but somehow he's covering a lot of distance already. It looks like he's already about 500 feet away.
Oh, jeez. I'm not reaching him then. Okay, I'm going to Chromatic Orb the boss boy.
Yep, go ahead.
26.
Yeah, that hits.
Six, 14. 24.
Yep, okay, so you're just gonna, I'm assuming it's fire damage.
Yes.
So you're just gonna bring your hand together and pull out a massive ball of flame that you've just got to launch at this guy. It's just gonna envelop him. Titan, you're just gonna feel like a singe of heat hitting you as this guy's burnt alive, and as the fire and smoke fades away, you've just left with like a crumbling corpse of a skeleton. He
That'll
is
come
dead.
handy.
Spare parts for Dan.
Spare parts for me.
It is now the last bandit's go. He's going to make a swing at you, Jim.
Oh.
He's going to hit. And he's going to deal 6 damage to you.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Jim, it is now your turn.
Can I see the map, sorry? So alright.
You can do things like disengaging and that, just to remind you.
No, I'm gonna go down with a fight. I'm gonna smack him in the head.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
Die, bitch.
Yeah, go on.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay, so you've just seen Will and you've just seen Titan Haru completely clobber this big guy. You feel inspired, and you're just gonna try and raise your hammer arm straight up and just uppercut this guy. And you've just hit him on the chin, and he's knocked back by the force. And then he just looks down and glares at you while holding his broken jaw.
Can I disengage as a bonus action?
Nope. And disengaging is a full action.
Can I just fall over? Pretend I'm dead.
I mean, you can move away, but it will.
It won't do shit. It'll just
Yeah, he'll get to hit you.
If you stay still, then they can't see you. So
if I close my eyes, they can't see me. Right?
Yeah,
but I don't really have eyes, which is the weird thing.
You close your sockets.
Titan. Titan, it is your go. This is what the map looks like.
Depressing. Given that one of us is on 1. Yeah, I'm gonna go and attempt to go rush B2. I'm gonna go attempt to sink his battleship.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
16.
That hits.
For some reason. For 14 plus 1.
Yeah, this dude's dead. You'll just go run up and you'll just go baseball bat his head, and his head is just going to explode, and you get the smell of scorched meat in the air.
Oh,
Delicious.
To him. Yeah.
You all get 196 experience.
196.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Was it 196? Did you say?
196, yeah.
Cool.
I'm going to see if I can still see Luke or Jimby.
Roll perception.
I ain't seen shit. It's a 1.
Man's blind.
You think that's Titan stood 15 feet in front of you?
Man is a blind.
It could be Jim, though. You can't tell.
I'm gonna. Never mind. I was about to give a health potion to Jim, but it's not how that works.
Nope.
I'm gonna
Can't do anything for him.
I've got something I can do. I'm going to do some cantripping. Dan.
Yup.
There really isn't a limit to how many cantrips I can do, is there?
No, you can keep cast them. Although if you were gonna sit there for a full hour trying to do it, I would say no.
No, I'm not going to sit there for an hour. It should only take a few of them.
In this case, yeah, you can do what you want to do. Yeah.
Okay, so Dan, you gain 8. Wait a minute. You gain 8, 11, 19, 23, 30 health.
Wait, what are you doing to me?
Chill touch. I've got it as a cantrip, and it does 1d8 necrotic damage. So I can just sit there.
Yeah, I'm back
he's
up
basically
to full.
trying to hurt you to heal you.
I'm back up to full, and cheers, dude.
No problem.
I throw you a HP pot out my bag as a payment.
Oh, thank you very much. And I'm going to put that in my bag and keep it safe.
Don't smash it.
Got a valid point.
Got a valid point.
What do you guys want to do? You've currently got the corpses, or what's left of the bandits, around. You can have a quick look around the Jimby, but he's long gone.
Do any of the bandits have like sturdy weapons?
Right.
That look better than my current left arm situation, which I still don't have a left arm. This is what I'm saying.
They all have scimitars and daggers.
Nah, I don't care then. I guess I'll just generally loot.
John.
Okay.
I cast Unseen Servant, and I get the servant to loot as well. Just to make
Okay,
this go faster.
roll investigation.
18.
18. Okay, so you start going around to the bodies. As a collective, you manage to find about 4 silver, 2 copper. You find a few daggers that you can take if you wish. They all have scimitars. One of them has a small silver ring that could potentially be of some worth, but it's not. It's not got any decorative design or anything. It's just a plain silver ring.
I'll take it regardless. Yeah.
Of the big boss guy, you go over and there's some sort of remains of armor and that. You pull out what you think was a pack. You can see that there was some kind of paperwork or something in there, but it's burnt away. You can't make a heads or tails of it.
Will a mending cantrip repair like burnt paper to a degree?
Roll.
Roll. Am I rolling anything specific, or just roll a d20?
Roll with your magic ability.
Okay. 20.
Wait, a nat 20 or?
No, not nat 20. I wish.
Okay. You cast your mending cantrip on the paper. It kind of takes a lot of effort, but the paper starts to come back together. It's showing a bit more white colour now, and you can make out some of the writing. It's not fully repaired, and you don't feel like using the spell any further or get any more, but you can make out a few bits and pieces. You can make out something about a cave just south of the quarries, meeting Jimby. Party should be out of Karnak by today's date, and that's just about all you can get out of it for now.
Okay. Jim, do you mind if I take that and keep it in my pack for now?
Do it.
Sure. Well, I suggest that we head back to Karnak and let good Lord know that his admin's been nicked.
Yeah, we might not be well received, but I think it's the best option. Let me do the talking. We started to become friends.
So you guys heading back towards Karnak?
Sure.
Titan, you can wait outside.
No, I'm coming in. But
we'll offer to like do work around the village and repair doors. We did a good job last time.
Hold up. No. Tell you what. If we can try and
by the way, we're walking back while fairy crafting, I assume.
Yeah. If we can try and negotiate him to give us like a little bit of land to open up a shop, we can open up a floors and doors kind of deal.
You're not wrong.
And then we'll just our focus will be repairing doors.
Can we pitch this after we've got the important things sorted?
What
do you mean?
As you're walking, talking, you've been discussing ideas for about half an hour. You've covered a couple of miles. When you actually see a lone figure up on the road ahead, as you get a bit closer, you can actually recognise that it's the dwarf Ulrich from Murtag's party is heading down towards you. As you get closer, he hails you over.
I'm going to ask him if he needs any doors.
Don't ask him if he needs any doors.
As he comes over to you guys, he says, glad I found you.
I'm glad we found you.
Please tell me you were not back on your way to Karnak.
Actually, we have a good business proposition for him.
Ignore his business proposition.
We've actually got something serious happened.
We can pass it for you, sir, but we would preferably like to see your lord.
Lord Stemfast won't go anywhere near you guys. You guys would be dead before you made it through the front gate.
Well,
I heard a story once about a wooden chariot.
Enough, we don't have to go through the gate.
going back to Karnag empty-handed would be a poor idea indeed, lads. Don't do it.
We are very empty-handed. The person who got us taken from this city is no longer with us, and nor is one of your party, sir.
One of my party.
It wasn't one of his.
No,
to explain what happened, our friend who is no longer here, the person who fucked us over in the first place, he decided that he had a plan for us. We walked off. All of a sudden, we ran into a bunch of bandits, and he was like, "Oh yeah, these are the people that we're going to be dealing with now. These are our friends." I tried to cast a spell on him. It got neutralized. He grabbed the admin that was for some reason there, teleported away with her.
Wait,
We've dealt with
Leah was with you guys?
Apparently. I was mid-fighting with my arm, and I waved my arm.
I was waiting for to get close so I could get the hammer out.
Stupid girl. She's been infatuated with that man for ages now.
Well, at least that stops our suspicion.
So what you're saying is your former party member was actually in league with the bandits, and he has kidnapped the admin.
Yes, he also tried dragging us into helping with the bandits and that. We have this letter. It's a little bit burnt because it was on the bandit captain, which I said hello to, but I did manage to repair it a little bit. And
he kind of raises his eyebrow when you say I said hello to him.
It was polite.
They all tried to make us part of their cult.
We don't like no cult. Applesauce happens in cults.
Yeah.
He's just going to give you all a look, shake his head and mutter something about bizarre creatures. Then
hey, don't you say that about me!
Guy!
He takes a look at the note, completely ignoring you, Jim.
Well.
And then says, if I had to guess, though I'm not a betting dwarf, it looks like there's a small bandit camp in one of the caves just south of the quarry. That, I'm assuming, is where Leah has been taken. And he hands you the note back and says, I was sent here because Murtagh thought you fools would be stupid enough to try and get back into the city, and sent me with a warning of, don't do it. We don't have to want to hunt you down and kill you.
But not we.
If you manage to rescue Leah, Steadfast may be willing to forgive past transgressions, seeing as though it was your former party member who caused a lot of the issues.
I mean, I agree with you because I was basically innocent in all of it. I can't think of a single thing that I did wrong.
Well, could you do us a favour then? I assume you're going to be heading back to the city.
Yes, why?
Keep the letter. Could you show that to Lord Stemfast and let him know that we're going to head over there and again say hello to our old party member?
Also, can you pitch him an idea of flaws and dots?
Yeah, please.
Ignore those two, please. Just
we've had a lot of thinking, and we think it's a good idea.
I think I have a good name as well. If we call it like Titanic Flaws and Dots, there's now bands associated with the quality of the name Titanic.
Lord would be interested in an audience. As for the rest of you, given the shoddy work you did replacing that door,
shoddy.
With a proper shop.
We were just starting to get friends.
I have not seen the door myself. However, apparently you couldn't even get a door that would fit. So,
excuse me, all your doors are the wrong sizes. That's not our issue.
Yeah. You need to work on like some standardization.
They're not my doors. I'm dwarven. I do stonework.
If you pay your taxes, then they are your doors.
Well, I just start walking away. I'm like, oh shit.
Right, bugger off, will you? Just go and rescue Leah, and maybe you might be able to get back. Although not if you continue being this irritated bunch of useless fools. And with that, he's just going to turn around and start heading back in the other direction.
Just to note that the bandits did have the symbol on their arm that meant that they're with that other group of bandits that I've forgotten the name of.
The big crimson ones.
Yeah,
The
they're with
Red
like
Horde,
the
I'd
red
kind of
moons.
taken
Yeah.
that for granted, he calls over his shoulder.
That's fair.
Bye!
Remember about the doors.
The doors!
Okay, you guys are currently about 5.5 miles east of Karnak. If you want to head further west, it'll take you about 2.5 days to get where you want to be.
Yeah, I guess we mosey.
Yeah, let's head over there.
Take it nice and slow, chill out a little bit.
Alright, you start
Really needs to be
heading
Put some
further
chill hot
east
beats
to
off.
head initially to the quarry so that you can find the correct area. You know it'll take you about 2.5 days to get there. You managed to cover a fair bit of distance in what's left of your current day. By the time it's getting dark, the land is a little less hilly, it's more flat land, there's a few more trees dotted around. You can see one or two smaller farms, but they don't really produce much, as you know most of the farmland is further south of the island. Can you roll survival? Are you camping for the night, or are you going to try and walk on foot?
I'd ask that we camp for the night.
Yeah, I also would like to
I've-
camp for the
I've
night.
used a considerable amount of power.
Yeah, I'm not dead.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
take the first watch, since I'm the healthiest.
Can you roll
Surprisingly.
survival to see if you can find a suitable camping spot?
18.
6.
19.
Alright, Aru, you had no clue what you were looking for, but Titan and Jim, you managed to find a small raise in some stonework. It's just about 30 feet from the road. It's just keeping you off the ground. It'll keep the wolves at bay and stuff like that. You get up there and keep fine. Jim, did you say you were taking first watch?
Yeah, I'll take first, since
did you
I'm
say-
surprisingly the healthiest.
As we're setting up camp, I'm going to look over to Dan and ask him, out of interest, in that fight, how come you didn't do your turn into a wolf thing, or didn't use any spells?
Different day, different thing.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
Just sometimes I haven't tried the hand yet, so I was quite excited.
Yep, I mean, that's fair.
It did all right. Usually, Wolfie Boy does my job for me, but I think I might give up that life if this goes well. It's not as fun as you
roll
think it is.
Insight for me, Jim.
19.
You remember that this is also a bit of a botch job that Brammer did for you, and he did warn you that it
Fuck.
might not be a great arm, but you do know that Talia in Feldenos is
She's doing a
is
better
doing
job,
you up
right?
a proper arm that she has promised will serve you well.
Yeah, because she fucking scammed me, didn't she? Forgot about that. She fucking took like half my gold because she just like pulled a number out of her head because she was like, I don't want to do this.
The funny thing is, she didn't. She charged you to 20 gold.
Oh yeah. Shit. In my life.
Okay, so night goes on. Dan, for your Jim, for your watch, nothing happens. Titan, I'm presuming you're taking next watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, hear some wolves off in the distance. A few stranger noises in the night, but when you get out to investigate, you can't really see anything, and nothing seems disturbed. So you can't see any reason to worry about it. Dawn approaches. You all get up. Do you all carry on heading further west? You're about 2
Sure will.
days hike from the quarry.
Seems decent, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. You head further east. Sorry, not west. You head further east. It's a nice day. sun's out. You're traveling a bit more. You get to early afternoon, and you hear some wolves off in the distance. They're not too close, but as you're walking more, they're getting louder, and you start to think it might be a good idea to take extra precautions tonight as a just in case. Gets to evening. Are you stopping to make camp or carrying on?
May as well make camp.
Yeah, might as well. We'll stay well
Can
rested.
you roll survival for me?
Yeah.
6
12.
again.
We got a long rest that last one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just need to put my health
I've
back.
just not updated your health on stream or yet.
That's all right. 18.
Okay. Yeah, so similar to last time, it was a little bit harder because the land's a lot flatter around this area, but you managed to find not a full raise, but a small slant upwards with some rocks guarding your back. So you're safe from one direction at least. You set up camp. Anyone taking watch?
Yeah, I'll take first again.
Okay.
I'll take second.
Okay, so Jim, you take first watch. The howling's definitely still going. It's pretty loud, but it doesn't seem like it's got too close. You then hand over to Jim. Jim, a few hours in, the howling's got a bit closer, and you can see some shadows, or what you think are shadows, moving in the trees. What would you like to do?
Blooming burglars.
Bloomin' burglars.
Blooming bugaloos.
So you've just been. Wait, are the wolves here? What? Say that again. Sorry, I've blanked over that myself.
The howling's got a lot closer, and after an hour or two, you think you can see some shadows moving, not too far away, but it's at the edge of your firelight, so you can't quite see.
Is this me that's doing this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Produce flame, and I'll throw a fireball just into that general direction.
So you produce your flame, you throw it about 60 feet, which I think is the range of your spell anyway.
Yes.
Even with your dark vision, it stretches your vision a bit more. You see the tail of something rush behind a boulder as the light flickers into being. You're also pretty sure you can hear growling coming from somewhere.
Cool. I'm gonna turn into a wolf and bark very loudly.
Okay.
Am I going to hear this?
Possibly.
Oh, God. Damn it, Dan.
It's not by choice.
I'm the only
Okay.
person in this party that physically needs to sleep now.
I know.
Yep. So you turn into a wolf and you start. What is it? You want to try and?
No, do you know what, actually? I'm gonna, sort of stalk closer, start growling.
Okay. Are you going to stalk to a place where you found you think you saw a tail?
Same distance, yeah.
Okay, so you stalk over there, being fairly quiet, and you start growling. It's at this point that you see a wolf further to your left, and it's just looking at you slightly quizzically, as if it doesn't recognize you, but it doesn't know where you've come from.
Of course, I don't know where I come from. I'm gonna start slowly walking closer and closer to that.
Okay.
Still growling, most probably more aggressively now.
Okay. Give me a sec. Okay.
No, this doesn't end in the...
As you're growling more aggressively, this wolf starts to growl back. You also start to pick up the scent of several wolves in the area, and you think you hear another wolf coming up behind you. You can also definitely smell that there's at least 6 or 7 wolves in the area.
Cool. I'm gonna scarper back and bite on Titan to wake him up.
Okay. As you do this, the wolf in front of you is going to chase after you. You manage to get over to Titan and you bite him. This wakes Titan up, but in the process, that extra wolf that's chased after you has managed to get an attack off on you.
Yep.
And manages to hit you for... Wow, that's kind of pathetic. 2 damage.
Cool.
Can you
Am I
all
awake
roll
yet?
initiative, please?
Am I even awake yet?
Nah, Rue won't be awake, right?
Yeah, you're down. You're dead.
Roll Constitution.
Oh God. 6. I get it's another
Nope.
6.
Nope, you are not awake.
Sick.
So it's
No,
just,
fucking
So
God.
it's just
last
me and
miss.
Titan.
just you
Well,
two for
no,
now.
it's just you because I rolled a 6.
I've rolled a 15.
Done in for a while.
I mean, you're still fighting. You're just not.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but not for a while.
You're right. Oh, I would try and communicate, but I'm a wolf. I was gonna be like, let's try and keep this quiet, but it don't matter.
Okay. Give me a second to first
Pardon me.
blowing this out. Okay, so Titan, you rolled a 15, right?
16.
No,
I rolled a
No,
16, sorry.
Oh, was it
No.
you, Jim?
I
Right.
got a
Yeah.
6,
Oh, pardon me.
as in the singular.
The
Okay.
singular.
Give me a second. Right, so that means it's your go first, Jim. This is what the map looks like.
Wolf. So there's 6 wolves. Fucking yikers. I'm gonna hit that first wolf in front.
Yep, go on, make an attack roll.
Cool. With a plus, I believe it's a +4 to hit, so 13.
Yep, that hits.
Cool. Let's just do this real quick. Apologies. 8 damage.
8 damage. Yep. Okay, so you're going to turn around after it's just nipped you in the butt, and you're going to try and claw out its snout. So what was it? 8 damage, sorry?
Yep.
Yep, you're going to leave massive rents down its face that are bleeding heavily. It is then what the other wolf goes. He's going to try and run over to you and make an attack roll. He's going to try and bite you in the side and misses. Okay, it is now another wolf's go.
I'm sorry, I can't help you too.
No, this is the whole point. Stay rested, young child.
That wolf is going to try and come around and get at you, Titan. Is going to try and make an attack.
Okay.
And doesn't hit. It
Cool.
is now your turn, Titan. This is what it looks like currently.
Let's have a look at this map, because I think I have a plan here. That's me. Right. W3 is the one that had a go at me, right?
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to pick it up and attempt to throw it at a room. I'll be damned if you're going to hear your rest.
Sure.
Okay, give me a sec. So let's see if he's got... Okay, roll Dex
Dex. Oh.
to see if you can manage to grab the thing.
Alright, okay. Unnatural 20.
Okay, yeah, so you've managed to grab the thing. As you do it, it's managed to bite you, and it's bit you in the arm, dealing 3 damage.
Cool.
Roll Constitution to see if you drop it.
Oh, wow. What is Constitution? Because I have a decent thing in it, but I've never actually paid attention
It's
to what
kind
it
of
is.
like your health, your stamina, that kind of thing.
Ah, okay. Oh well, I got nat 20, but it's +4 with the Constitution.
No, you've held on to a thing. Now roll strength to throw it at a Roo.
And here's where we get a 1. +5. Oh, another nat 20.
Okay, so
Broken dice.
you
These are the ones that you got me.
darted
You had me
forward,
rolling.
you grabbed the wolf. The wolf kind of just nipped you in the arm as you've grabbed it, but you don't care. You pick it up and you're just going to throw it at Aru. Aru, you wake up at this, funnily enough. But
I think that's fair.
As this wolf's landing on you, it's flailing its claws around and it's just going to catch you in the side of the head, and you're going to take 2 damage from this wolf as it's rolling over you and slashing you in the face.
Wow. Do I get to do something instinctually, like as it's doing this? Just
explode.
Not really, no.
Okay.
I'm also going to say that because you're late to fighting, because you've just woken up, you are still prone on the floor, don't forget. You're also last to be able to react to anything next.
Fair.
That's fair enough. I'd give that a fair enough.
Okay, it's another wolf's go. It's going to run over to Titan after you've picked up this wolf, and it's going to try and have a go at you. And it gets through and deals 2 damage.
Oh.
Okay, it is now another wolf's go. He's going to try and flank you as well, Titan, and he's going to have a go at you. He doesn't manage to get through your armor, though. It is now another wolf's go. This wolf's going to come and have a go at you, Aru.
I sat on the floor.
But doesn't manage to go through. It is now Titan's go. This is what the map now looks like.
Oh, okay. It's my go, yeah?
Yep.
I'm going to go for 5. 2v5.
Yep. Make an attack roll.
I'm on 26 health,
12.
by the way, John. You've not changed it on stream.
What was that, sorry?
12.
So I didn't hit enter that far. Yeah, 12 hits.
And we get 8 plus 1 burning.
8 plus 1 burning. Okay. Yeah, no. You just bring your hammer down on its head and its skull's just crush and it collapses on the spot. It is dead.
Well, are you sure that you've added your bonus 5 damage onto your damage rolls? Because you've got like 11s and 8s.
The way that I have it set up, right, is I have 1d4
Yes.
plus 1. What's this? 1d10
Yes.
plus 5.
Yeah,
And then
okay,
I'm verbally saying plus 1.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just like you've got like 2
The
11s.
last roll,
and an
Tim, was a 1 and a 2. So,
I was just I think
You're not doing well on rolls,
no
are
average
you,
rolls.
Titan?
no, it's not. It's not to do with the dice, Tim. I just suck.
Okay. Oh, hang on. I've just never mind. It is now another wolf's go. It's gonna have a go at you, Jim.
Nice.
It doesn't go through. Another wolf is gonna try and attack you, Jim. It also doesn't go through. A third wolf's gonna try and have a go at you, Aru. It also failed to actually hit you. It's now Jim's turn.
Can I see the map? Sorry.
Yep.
There's a lot going on. Wolf 1, gonna bite him. Gonna give him another slash across the face, I think.
Little nibble.
15.
15 hits.
Damage is another 8. Very nice.
Yeah, no, you managed to charge forward. You managed to just get your head around his, and you've just clamped down on its neck, and you've just bite through its arteries, and it just goes limp in your jaw. It is now dead.
No.
When do I get to turn?
Never.
It is now your go,
Right.
You are currently prone.
Yeah, my character's still a bit drowsy, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my thaumaturgy cantrip to make my voice far louder than it normally is, and I'm going to try and intimidate the wolves, just yelling them as loudly as I can in demonic to fuck off.
So that's a moody teenager.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's in character.
Okay.
And bear in mind, this is with a cantrip to massively increase the volume of my voice.
Alright, 3 of the wolves just instantly raised their heckles and just back 10 feet up. You've just terrified them. But another one has managed to not be scared by this. And they're going to take a bite at you, Tim.
Jesus. I have +5 to intimidation. As a
Yeah, but these are
14-year-old
also
child.
animals. So
It's a 14-year-old child.
kind of impressive. Okay, so this wolf's going to try and bite at you, but is also going to fail to actually hit you. It is now, well, the other wolf goes, it manages to get over its fear and comes back at you, Aru.
Fuck's sake.
This time it does hit you.
I mean, it has just occurred to me it kind of makes sense because the cat really eat either Dan or Will. Like, Will's made of wood and stone. Dan's literally just a skeleton.
You've taken 4
to be fair,
damage, Aru.
To be fair though, Tim, that should make them a lot more inclined to go after Dan. He's just bones.
Okay.
That's like seeing a giant walking Yorkshire pudding.
Titan. Titan, it's your go.
So what we got? I'm going to move over to W6 and go for a swing.
Such
Yeah,
a pleasant
okay,
mental
make an
image.
attack roll.
You
That's
can't even
made me
I
really
would like
hungry.
that.
That
10?
made me really hungry.
Oh, that meant...
I got a 10.
10,
Eight.
10, 10. Ben
Sorry,
10.
what was that? 8 damage?
What? No, the hit. The hit was 10.
10 doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Right.
Okay, it is now another wolf's go. It
Lady
doesn't
Orchard's
get
out.
over its fear. And
Oh, very
the
good.
next wolf also fails to get over its fear. It is now Jim's turn.
Oh. Can you guess what I'm going to do?
Are you going to run forward and bite one of them?
Wolf 3 is going to be my
Yeah,
my
make an
friendly.
attack roll.
13.
13 hits.
Damage 6.
6. Okay. Yep, you run forward and you manage to just claw one of its ears and down the side of its head. Again, it's bleeding a fair bit, but not as much as you might have liked. It is now Aru's turn.
Well, first I'm going to try and get up.
Yep, that's going to take half your movement.
Yeah. And then, just because I'm literally only still working up, I'm just going to swing my quarterstaff at one of them.
Which one you swinging at?
The one on my left.
Okay, yeah, make an attack roll.
14.
14 hits.
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you're just going to stand up, you're just going to try and swing your quarterstaff over beside your head, and you're just going to hit one of the wolves over the head, and it's just going to pause at the moment and look at you, slightly baffled, as to what's just happened. It's going to do that before trying and bite at your legs again. This time it does hit, and it deals 2 damage.
Wolves aren't particularly strong,
high
are they?
amount of damage. Wolves are pretty strong.
Not these ones.
It is
I'm
now another wolf's turn. He's going to try and take a chunk out of you, Titan.
Oh.
He gets a nat 20. He's going to come straight at you, and he's going to go straight for your upper right thigh, and he's going to deal
Some serious pupper nibbles.
10 damage.
That's not
10
actually some serious pupper
damage.
nibbles.
It is now Titan. It is your go.
Let's have a look at that. W6.
Yep.
I'll attempt to swing my hammer down and crush its head into the floor.
Go ahead, make an attack
Push
roll.
it. Oh. 11.
11 does not hit.
Rip.
It is now next 2 wolves go. First one doesn't get over its fear. The other one does though, and it's going to try and attack you back, Jim. And it's going to fail.
Right.
It is now your turn again, Jim.
Who is Papa Wolf? I am Papa Wolf, and I slash him across the face.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
I think they actually announced.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1. Big
Oh
yikes.
boy.
I hit myself with my own claw.
You're going to try and pounce on the wolf, trying to get his neck as you did before, but you actually end up overarching slightly and leave your flank exposed, and he's going to get another open strike at you. He's going to try and swipe at your flank.
And he's going to miss.
And he does hit, I'm afraid, and he deals
Big Papa damage.
3 damage.
No, that's good.
It is now Aru's turn.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to do something I've not actually done.
I was not expecting you guys to have so much trouble with a few weak wolves.
Well, no was I, but then again,
I'm still just not using spells. I'm not awake enough for it, so I'm going
Well, yeah,
to...
we didn't awaken a roof for a while.
I think it's more how we awoke.
How you?
The word team, alright? It's how we.
We're more or less of a
doing?
team than we were before.
So, can I take a swing with my quarterstaff while taking out a dagger and trying to stab it with that as well? As my bonus action.
You can try, but you'll have disadvantage with the dagger.
Okay then, I'll just smack him with my quarterstaff.
Okay, roll
Just
an
keep
attack roll.
swinging. It's a 1!
So you're going to bring your quarterstaff back, but this quarterstaff is actually a fair bit bigger than you, and you kind of still struggle to wield it a bit. So you're going to bring it back, give it a bit too much of your heavy, you're going to just bring it far behind you as you overstretch, and you'll just get accidentally smack Titan with it over the back of your head. And just deal 2 damage to Titan.
That's for throwing a wolf at me, you fuck!
Your fault. It was your fault for being asleep. What are you doing sleeping? There's wolves about.
So that just tickled me a bit more than it should.
Blame me. Sleeping on
Anyway.
the job.
Anyway, while the wolves, while the wolves is gonna have a go at you, Aru, and Phil's wolf is gonna try and have a go at you, Titan, and hits, and is gonna manage to deal 2 damage to you. It is now Titan's go.
High swing.
Yeah, make your attack roll.
10.
Who are you attacking?
Not
Just to be,
enough.
just so
Does
I
it
know.
matter? Show me the map. We'll probably go with whoever's closest, actually.
Before you ask, Rue is in swinging range.
And W6 is, as much as I dislike it, W6.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Hey?
You just
Hey,
did.
failed it, didn't I?
Oh, did you?
You rolled 10. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you say 10. Yep, no, that
No,
does not hit.
I didn't. I didn't roll it. No.
No, sorry. Yep, no, you didn't hit. It is now another wolf's go. Is he gonna get over his fear? No, he isn't. It's another wolf's go, and they're gonna have a go at you, Jim. And they're going to miss. It is now Jim's turn.
Can you guess what I'm gonna do yet?
Are you gonna have a go at Wolf 3?
Are you fucking kidding me? I rolled it. No. Oh, no. This is a thing. Let me just post this in the chat first for 1 second. I know this is straight metagame things.
Wait. You rolled another 1.
I did indeed. Right, yeah, that's a big yikes.
So, having not really learned that the pouncing didn't really work, you're going to try and do the same again. But this time you're going to end up missing the third wolf, and you're just going to end up right on top of Wolf 2, who's just going to roll over, and they're both going to take attacks at you now. One of which misses, and the other of which hits, and deals 3 damage.
Yeah. That's, I think that equates to me being out of wolf form.
Are you?
Yeah. I don't have my base
Yep.
HP in wolf, do I?
No, he's got
no, you
the
don't,
wolf
do you? No. So you are now back in skeleton form.
With my base HP.
Yep. I should have updated that. I forgot. Let me know what health you've got in Wolfert next time, please, Dan, because I forgot
I will
about
do.
that.
Apologies.
It is now Rue's turn.
Right. Technically, because it lasts for a minute, my voice is still really fucking loud from the cantrip.
Okay.
So, I'm going to use the cantrip again, and I can do this, to cause tremors in the ground as well. So I'm practically becoming just as terrifying as I can. And I'm going to continue to yell obscenities at these wolves to try and get them to bugger off.
Roll intimidation with advantage. No, without advantage, actually.
23.
23. So, 3 of the wolves just scarp her straight away. They've had enough, you're not worth it, and you've terrified them. They've just pelted it out of your camp. The 4th wolf is either brave or stupid, and is going to try and go after you. Hits and deals 2 damage.
Is the one that was scared still there?
No, it's just pelted it.
Oh, okay.
Rue's just terrified, and 3 of them have just pelted it. So that's what it looks like now. It is now Titan's go.
Okay, is there only one left? I think I
Yeah.
only saw one on the map. I'm gonna move in and attempt to go for some hearty scritches on the back of his little head.
Yeah, you can do.
What am I rolling here?
You're trying to attack him, aren't you?
No?
No.
What exactly are you trying to do?
Oh, give him a little scuffle on the head. Little rub.
What, you're trying to pat him on the head?
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Okay, roll dex.
It's +3. 18.
Yeah, you manage to reach forward. You just pat it on the head, but as you do this, the wolf just gonna turn around and bite your hand. And you take
As
3
expected.
damage.
Don't worry, lads, we'll get him next time.
It is now Jim's turn. This is what it all looks like.
This is what it all looks like. I am quite far away. I'm just gonna run and yeet that wolf six with my big old arm.
Okay, make an attack roll.
I rolled a 3.
That doesn't hit.
My last rolls have been 1, 1, 3.
Aru, it's your go. Please deal with this goddamn wolf. Literally, one wolf surrounded by the 3 of you. Finish the damn thing.
I'm going to smack it with my quarterstaff.
Aww.
Right, roll attack.
8.
Oh my god, you miss! Right, it's this wolf's go, and he's going to try and have another go at you, Jim, as you've just come out of nowhere. He hits, and he deals 5 damage to you. It's now
Sounds like a
Titan's go. Please kill this son of a bitch.
I want to go for some more hearty scratches on his little under chin there, I think.
Yeah, okay, roll dex again.
+3. Well, it takes long this time because I know the math. 14.
Yeah, no, this time you don't manage to get close enough, and he's gonna make an attack roll at you anyway because you've left yourself open. This time he doesn't hit. It is now Jim's turn. I'm not going to show you the map because you kind of get the picture already.
I'm gonna smack him with my hammer.
Right, roll attack, please.
I'm gonna roll a 3. I actually rolled a 3 again.
Please reinstall that app. Right,
It's,
Aru, it
it's
is
the
your
official
turn.
Wizards of the Coast app, alright?
Aru, it is your turn.
Right. I'm going to firebolt him. Still a cantrip, so. Silence.
Yeah, go on, make an attack roll. I'm waiting for you to do something.
16.
Right, that hits. Roll damage.
This one. Oh, it's a 1!
You're just going to point your finger at it, and you're going to just let out this spark of flame. It's just going to burn its nose slightly. It is now the wolf's go, and having done that, it's now pissed at you. It's going to try and attack you. And it hits. And it deals 2 damage.
We're going to get taken out by a wolf.
Titan, it's your go.
I'm going to attempt to make the DM happy by... I'm going to attempt to rip the wolf's head off.
Okay, you all try and grab it and rip its head off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll dex first to see if you can grab it.
Cool.
In fact, no. You've got it surrounded, so I'll say you just managed to grab it. Roll strength to see if you can rip its head off.
Oh, okay.
The sound of a DM who just wants this to end.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah, no, you've managed to just grab the wolf, and you've just got your arm over its body, and you've just grabbing its neck by your left hand, and you've just started to stretch it out, and the wolf lets out a yelp as you've just managed to rip its head clean off. It is dead.
Keeping that. I'm keeping that.
Oh, you fucking started this now.
You all get a grand total of 50 XP.
That was worth it.
Yay.
You guys have way too much trouble trying to deal with just a few wolves.
Well, that's it. I said I've literally just been woken up by a wolf getting thrown at me, so I'm not going to use any of my spell slots.
You were all just useless.
Like me and Dan trying to hit the fucking wolf.
Having said that, One of my favourite bits of D&D ever has now been you rolling a 1, accidentally hitting Titan, and then Stu going, "That's for throwing a wolf at me, you fuck."
The best bit is, my voice was still really loud at that point, so that was literally booming across the forest.
That's brilliant. Okay, I'm going to pop to toilet as a quick break. I'll be back in a minute.
Cool.
There's nothing here. What? I'm just gonna back up.
What damn it? I just said, what did I miss and then
Oh my god! No, but I've got another idea.
oh, he's gonna teleport or something, isn't he?
Oh, what?
What? What? What? That's bullshit!
1 second.
That's so bullshit! Well, it
Hey,
says
Luke.
it's still got 40 odd minutes of fuel time left, so I'm assuming I can still fly it far.
Don't worry, boys. I'm learning how to make shit, so I'll be able to help us. I'll be a.
Life support may fail. Also, the thrusters aren't responding.
What do you mean life support, Phil? Just dies.
It doesn't sound great for you, to be honest, John.
The side thrusters aren't working anymore.
That really doesn't sound good for you, to be honest.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Fuck! Right, so I've lost my stuff, but I did manage to pull the lever. I heard it click. So... I don't fucking believe it. I owe you a fucking pizza.
Not him, me!
That's what I meant. 3 fucking days!
3 fucking days of 3 fucking computer scientists! And the girl comes in and cleans it, and it works!
3 days working on this! I had to record a crappy video on my phone earlier to put up on YouTube to apologise for this shit. Fuck me!
I just had to confirm my post office ransom.
3 fucking days I've been toiling over this. 5 minutes, she comes in, cleans it, bloody well works! Calming down a bit. No, it is bloody well not! So we're back. I told you all got 50 XP, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, that should kind of tell you how weak those wolves were.
Oh, I'm well aware. I am a wolf.
Okay. And those were even weaker than your wolves, Dan.
Oh no, I guessed when they were like hitting on like nothing.
Anyway, it's still early morning, but you've still got like 4 hours or so till sunrise. You've not had a long rest because you've had an encounter, but you could take a short rest if you wish.
I think it would be smart. Get our health back.
Yeah,
Sure.
Titan can watch.
Alright.
I'm gonna go snooze.
Are you guys expending hit dice to recover health then?
Yeah.
Yes. You can expend as many as you want, can't you?
Yeah. So, well, up to your limit.
What's the limit?
You have your level. So you're level 4, so you have 4 hit dice, and you
Wow.
recover them at the end of a long rest.
So
Wait,
I
we-
just got up to full health using all 4 of them.
Wait, hold on. Are we level 4?
Yes.
Huh. Apparently I never updated that on my sheet. I had a hit die of 2 and a level of 3, both of which are wrong.
Yeah, no, that's not right.
I'll use 2 of them. Oh, what is it?
For you, it's a D10 because you're a fighter.
Cool.
I'm back up to full with 2 hit die.
I'm
Okay.
back up to full, but with no hit die left.
I don't need to know how many hit dice you have left, guys. That's for you lot to keep track of.
I got 13.
Oh, sorry. What was your health beforehand? I've updated yours by mistake, Titan.
Maximum. Sorry, it's 35 at the moment.
Okay, 35. Okay, you can use more than one if you want, by the way.
I used 2.
Yeah, you've got 4. You could use all 4 if you wanted, like a root. It's up to you.
Yeah, go on. I'll use the other 2.
You could get up to 45.
2. Is that 9? Yeah, 11.
Are you adding your constitution to this?
No, should I be?
Yes.
Right.
So
So
hang
last
on,
one.
before you rolled those, your constitution's +4, so you should have another 8 health already,
Just put you
which
on
takes you to
43.
43 health. So do you want to expend another hit die?
I'll do one more.
Fair enough. If you spend one more, you're at 4 health regardless.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Full
Still
hit
had to
Well,
roll.
die.
Yeah, but you've still got 1 hit dice left. Okay. So you've had a short rest after that eventful evening. You're not quite as fully rested as what you were before, but you feel rested enough to be able to carry on with the day. You're healthy enough. The cave is about another. The quarry is about another day's walk east from where you are, and you know that the cave is some point south of that. You do know that area has a few different caves in, but you don't know what cave you might be looking for yet. I'm presuming you want to carry on heading east.
Get to the quarry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. So you start walking east. Not a lot happens through today. The weather's not quite as good. It's a bit more cloudy. The land's now completely flat. Trees are suddenly becoming quite sparse. Not really anything eventful happens. By sort of evening-ish, you manage to reach the quarry area. You don't get to roll insight, you lot.
Not one. Not one. Not one. Not one.
I want to say something funny.
You got that
Not
one as
one.
well.
That one. That one.
Roo?
19.
But
I'm
someone
actually
got
paying
one like that.
See.
Okay, so Titan and Jim, you guys were thinking, yeah, sure, we'll go camp in the quarry. That's a good place to camp. Roo, you remembered that before Lord Steadfast kicked you out of his service, he wanted you guys to do a job of clearing out the quarry full of goblins and orcs and ogres.
Did he
What?
know?
So, with that in mind, all of you roll survival for Aru knows that. You two don't. All of you roll survival for a camp, because I'm assuming
8.
you all sleep tonight.
Yes. I rolled an 8.
17.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, so Titan, you hadn't really thought the quarry was best place to stay anyway, but you managed to find a place a fair distance south, because you all kind of had the sense to walk a good mile or so before camping. You can see the area's got some smallish hills around here, which is where all the caves are based. You managed to find a small shallow with a few trees for cover to camp. Is anyone taking watch?
I'll take first watch.
Okay. Jim, for your watch, nothing happens. Titan, I'm assuming you're taking second watch.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you take second watch. Again, not a lot happens. Completely uneventful night, and you all wake up in the morning with all your hit dice restored.
Yay.
Oh, yay! I didn't get hit by a wolf while I was asleep this time.
Hey, we can make that happen again.
No, thank you.
Titan does have the head of a wolf. It can
It's
be
true, it does.
arranged.
I am also a wolf 90% of the time.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do?
So we're at the quarry?
You're a few miles south of the quarry. You know there are caves in the area. There's a few small hills. You know you need to find a specific one.
I guess we'll investigate for the caves.
Okay.
Hang on a minute. Can I have a look around, see if I see any footprints from Luke's character? Because we weren't actually massively far behind him overall.
I was waiting for one of you
True.
to actually investigate.
No
roll
investigation. You just do.
Well, you're going to keep waiting because it's 6.
You see just a Roo just sniffing the floor.
Short chopping it.
Oh boy. Okay, so you start to look around, but Aru, you can't really see much. You can see there's hills, and people
Oi,
possibly have been this way at some point, but you don't know.
oi, Jim Titan, look out for Jimby's footprints. See if you can find them.
Oh yeah, I'll have a look. I am smart.
You two roll investigation.
I
Oh.
don't really think that's 13.
14.
Okay, so you guys have more success than Aru. You can see in some of the smaller shrubbery and that around, you can see evidence of a disturbance. When you look closer, you can see that there's a few small light footprints. You know hunters and that, but you imagine they can't be that old. They kind of lead a bit further south for a few hundred feet before rounding off a small hill. You can follow the footprints if you like.
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
Sure.
Okay, you follow the footprints round the hill. You can see there's a small wooden shack near the base of it, and just beyond the shack there is mouth to the cave. Inside is quite dark though, but this looks like it was built for something, maybe quarrying. You're not quite sure, but it's definitely got a full entrance.
Can I go up to the shack and peek inside of it, see if there's anyone in there?
Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
Roll stealth.
19.
Yeah, okay, you sneak
Thank
up
God.
to the shack, you get up to the front of it, and it's not a big one, it's only about 8 feet wide. Small door with a little window to the right of it. You poke your head in through the window, and there's no one in there, just a load of old, dusty, rotten furniture, a small desk, a chair, and a load of dried up paper. It looks like it's already half rotten away.
Okay. That's a shame.
What would you
I'll let-
like to do?
Go over to the mouth of the cave.
Okay. So you
Are
head
you two
over...
coming with?
Yeah, I'll go with.
Okay, so you head over to the mouth of the cave. Titan, do you have dark vision? Don't think you do you?
Give me a minute. Oh no, I think I maybe do. I don't know if I've transferred it over. I'll be honest. Well, we'll go with no purely because I can't prove it.
Okay. So Titan and Jim, you're at the mouth. You can see into it. You can see like a sort of half-carved corridor. It looks like it was a natural cave, but it's had some stonework done to it. You can see about 30 feet into it, but beyond that you can't see anything, as it's quite dim lighting. Jim, you can see a bit further than them. Just on the edges of your vision, it looks like the corridor opens up to a small room. You think you can potentially see a couple of shadows in there, but you can't quite tell. It's just a bit far at the edge of your vision, a bit too dark.
I'm going to look over at Dan and say, hey, Dan, don't you have a spell that's quite good for sneaking around places? I want to go and have a look in there, see if I can see anything.
Well, consider that was actually going to be my next move. Yes, I do. I forgot what the spell's actually called. Passive Altruist? Is that it? Can I cast
believe
Passive
so.
Altruist?
Yeah.
On Aru, we'll go sneaking around. It's a radius as far as I'm aware.
It gives if I remember rightly, it gives friendly people around you plus 10 to stealth rolls
Yes.
within a 30 feet radius.
Yes. So we'll go sneaking around.
John.
Yeah.
It seems that I can't find the exact website that we used, but it seems like there are different variants of Warforged. Most of them have dark vision.
Alright, fair enough. For
But I
future,
still
we'll say
can't
you've
vouch.
got dark vision, but
Yeah,
for this
for
part,
now,
we've
leave
already
it.
done it.
'Cause- yeah.
You just make sure you write it down well, because you want that on your character sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's going to sneak in?
I would suggest that Will stays outside.
Yes, and then
Rude.
me and Aru will sneaky about.
Okay, so are you going to try and stay to the edges? Jim, have you told Aru what you can see?
No, I haven't, and I'm going to keep it that way because I'm an arsehole.
Oh, okay. Who's going in first?
Me, I presume.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not too far behind because,
Yeah,
of course,
no problem.
it's
It's a fairly narrow doorway. It's easier for you to go one at a time. Jim, you go in first. You only need to go about 20 feet in before you can see that it's definitely a room in there. It's quite dark. You can see at the far end. You can see in the middle of the room though. It looks like there's some evidence of people being in there. So like leftovers from a fire, leftover food remains, stuff like that. This is while you're about halfway down the corridor. Aru, you can only just see to the end of the corridor now, so you can see that it looks like there's a room. Are you guys sneaking?
I'm gonna. Can I cast Detect Magic, please? See
You
if there's
can
any
do.
sort of magic presence in there. I had to roll for this, don't I?
Yeah.
19.
19. What's the range on the spell?
I believe it's 60 feet.
Okay, yeah, no, you can't detect any magic.
As a conclusion, then I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself and carry on moving forward. And say to Aru, I might just stay this distance away from me and keep moving.
Okay, you do that. I'm assuming you're still sneaking.
Yes.
Roll stealth again, the two of you.
We get plus 10 to stealth.
I am invisible as well.
So,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I got a 28.
I got a 19.
Oof. Okay, so you creep up to the entrance of the room. Aru, you can see just up to the edge. You think it's about 30 feet away, but it's too dark for you to see. You're kind of ducked quite hiding low at the entrance. Jim, you're standing just in front of her. The first half of the room you can see quite clearly, and there's been people in here. You can see the leftover remains of a fire and stuff like that. Over in the corners, though, you can see what look like, you think they're guards hiding in the dark. They're definitely people stood there hiding. From the posture, they clearly can't see what's happening. And you don't think they've noticed you, but there are definitely 4 bodies there.
I'm going to very quietly whisper to Dan, are there any other exits to this room?
Can I roll insight?
You don't need to. You can see at the far end of the room there is in fact a door.
I
Oh.
like nudge and say, in front. Just whisper very silently.
Are there people in here?
Yes.
Okay, I've got a plan. We need
At
to go
this
back.
point, one of the guards suddenly stands up alert, and this movement makes the other three kind of stand up uneasily.
I see them stand up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
I don't think I had to roll for this. No, I don't. Right, so I'm going to cast Gust of Wind and blow all the wind forward, assuming that all the rubble and dirt will then blow upwards as well.
Okay. So you've cast Gust of Wind. You get a nice gust of wind suddenly through the cave. Some of the fire remains and that are blown over. So the bones and that from leftover meals are sent skittering a bit. The guards stiffen for a moment and then listen out for a moment, but after nothing more happens, they start to relax.
Oof.
Okay, I'm going to gently put my hand on Dan's shoulder and slowly drag him back to the entrance.
You've not seen any of this, Aru. You felt the gust of wind, but you can't see anything else.
And I know, but I've already formulated my plan, and it'll make sense.
Okay, fair. Are you going to go with him, Jim?
Yes.
Right, can you roll stealth, the two of you?
Oh yes, 30.
My lordy! 35.
This
Yeah,
plus
you're-
10 to stealth business is great.
I have more.
Yeah, because you
I'm invisible as well.
Okay, yeah, you guys have managed to get out of there without being noticed, without an issue, yeah. Okay, so you're now back outside the cave with Titan. What are you going to do?
Okay, here's my plan.
Hi lads, what happened?
Right, first, we're going to explain to Titan. We know that there's. I've asked Dan. Know that there's people in there.
Has Jim told you?
I
he
told
whispered
him.
it to me.
I whispered it.
How many?
How many?
You hear a ghostly voice. I'm still invisible. And I say, 4.
Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to need your help, Titan. Right? They've only got one door that they can go through.
One.
Right? So, if we smash up this cabin that's made of wood, put it all in the entrance, and I set fire to it, it's just going to smoke out that room completely.
Smoke.
They will either have to completely get out of there. They will have to either get out of there, or they're just going to suffocate on the smoke from the fire. Think you can do that? Think you can smash up this cabin a little bit? Like smash off some of the railings, get us a bunch of wood from it?
I mean, I don't know.
Smash good! Good.
No, it's not really my kind of thing, is it?
It's not really my kind of thing.
I feel like I could attempt to do it, but only if we're able to all agree that we really need to push a certain agenda when we get back to Carnac, relating to doors and floors.
Sod it, we'll go and fight them.
No,
Okay.
I'll go bash it.
What are you doing?
I'll go bash it.
Are you bashing? Bashing
Yeah,
good?
I'm bashing. Bashing good.
You're batching. Okay, so the cabin is about 30 feet behind you from the cave entrance. What are you going to? What part of it are you going after?
John, I'm going to privately message you some brother.
Oh dear.
We'll just go for it has a door, doesn't it? It's a cabin.
Yeah.
So we'll go for the door.
Okay, well, roll strength. Are you planning on bashing it off? Or you just go try and pull it off.
Oh, bash.
Okay, roll
the
an
hinges.
attack roll.
Sorry, 1 second. I got a bit too invested in my Pringles. 9.
Well, I could just. Yeah. So you can't bash it down. Dan, why don't you give it a go?
Hey,
Dan?
I'm keeping invisible. You don't know where I am. I'm spooky.
Right. Sorry. What did you roll, Will?
9.
So you were trying to attack it. So yeah, you're going to step forward and you're going to try and swing at the door. And as soon as your hammer hits, the door's just going to break apart into loads of different pieces. Way too small to try and get a decent fire going. You kind of realise that it is all very rotten.
Damn it.
Huh.
I quite like the idea of that plan as well. Well, where is Jim? I can't see him.
I'm unsure of what this plan even was because I don't think he told me.
Yeah, he did. We were going to smash down the cabin and then set it on fire.
Oh, and you're going to start a fire?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Right. So, we have wood, yeah?
Yeah, we have wood.
Right. I happen to have in my inventory a small iron nugget.
Titan,
Ugh.
has the doors just kind of broken apart and you're just looking down at the remains of it? You just suddenly get hit by something. I've just sent stumbling forwards a few feet.
Well,
magic.
I'm going to say that I'm unhappy, and I'm going to say this magic voice is going to pay when it's no longer invisible.
I'm no longer invisible, by the way. Combat breaks invisibility.
Cool. I'm going to go and try and steal one of his toes.
Alright, we'll do that. By the way, I only did that because my invisibility would have most probably run out, like, by the time we got back in the cave.
I'm going for a toe nonetheless.
Okay.
Can I hide? Can I run and hide?
Yeah, you can try and run away.
Alright, I'll run and hide.
You can run. Titan, are you chasing after him?
Yeah.
Which direction are you running in?
Like behind the cabin that we're currently at. So like I'm playing Ring of Roses. Actually,
I'm going to
Okay,
attempt to
so-
smash through the cabin to him.
Roll strength.
While all of this is going on, my character just stood there like, I wanted to have a smart plan where we wouldn't have to fight. And look
18.
at these two.
I got an 18. Send me through that cabin.
Okay, so Jim tries to dart around behind the thing. You just go through where the door was and just try and charge through the back wall. You just break straight through the thing just as Jim comes around the corner.
Beautiful. I'm going for toesies.
Are you going to try and grab Jim?
I'm going to go try and grab his toes.
Okay, he's right in front of you, so yeah, you can grab him. Roll strength to see if you can grapple him. Jim, contend this with your strength roll.
I rolled a nat 1. My strength is negative. I'm literally dead.
I got a 15, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah, so you're just going to try and grab his foot and you're just going to pick him up in the air. And then you're going to raise with your other hand and you're going to grab a toe and try and rip it off. Roll strength again.
Not 20.
Which toe did you grab?
We'll go for a pinky.
Pinky.
A little toe.
Okay. So yeah, you've just grabbed his pinky and you've just ripped it straight off. No issue. Jim, this has unsurprisingly caused you a fair bit of pain, and you're going to take 4 damage from this.
I'm going to say I'll find him a new one, but this one's mine now.
Okay. I like reluctantly like just agree, and I'm like, "Around, the house is smashed."
No, the house isn't smashed. We'll just put a hole in the back
Scott,
wall.
yeah, I was going to say, it's just it's left for drafting. You're going to need a big wind catcher for that.
Roo, roll perception.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Our rolls have been so bad. I want to end my own career.
It's a 5. What happened? Like to these dice since we last played?
We ain't got anyone to fudge him anymore.
No fudgy dice.
Okay, so Aru, you're going to take 8 damage as a crossbow comes out of nowhere and impales itself in the back of one of your arms.
Big oof things.
You turn around to see a bandit with a crossbow right at the entrance of the cave. As he's done this, he turns around and is about to run off.
Not having this. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna return fire with my crossbow.
Make an attack
Nice.
roll.
Yay! It's something decent. 21.
Okay, roll damage.
6.
Okay. So you're going. He turns around as he runs off. You shoot him, and luckily you manage to catch him in the foot, and he just drops to the floor with a shout of pain. This, you kind of realise, has probably got the attention of the other 3 guards in there. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna point at the hole in the cabin, and then point to them, and be like, "Do you really want it?"
Aru?
You know what? I'm just gonna chromatic orb him while he's on the floor.
Okay,
Just
go
burn
ahead.
him alive. 13.
13 hits.
15.
He did, but he managed to let out a shout. You throw a fiery orb at him that burns him alive, but he still managed to shout before you killed him. Just as a note, Tim, you gained 100 experience.
Ah, shit.
Shit.
You reckon you've probably got 5, maybe 10 seconds before those other guards come out.
Well, I'm just gonna chug my health potion that I got from Dan.
I'm gonna have a 5-second long sigh.
I'm gonna get ready to cast poison spray when they come out. Can I preemptively do that?
You are currently about 30 feet away from the entrance. You could run up to the entrance and do it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to the entrance and just like hold a guard ready, just to spray at them.
Are you right in front of the entrance, or are you off to one side?
I'm right in front, so I'll be able to see them as they're coming up, up there.
Okay, no problem. Give me a second to finish drawing this. Okay, 1, 2. Okay. I forgot your name for a moment then. Okay, so you run on over to the entrance. Just as you get in front of it, you can see about 15 feet in front of you, there's 3 guards running over. 2 have swords drawn, 1 has another crossbow out. They're about 15 feet away from you. You have time... Pardon?
That's in range
Yeah.
for me. Cool. So can I cast?
You can cast, if you're quick, before it goes to initiative.
Yep. I rolled a 20 to hit, not 20.
Okay, yep.
Damage is 4 apiece.
Remind me how this works. They have to
It's
roll...
a cone.
They have to roll a save, don't they?
Yes, it's a... Fuck, what save is it? I had it wrote down. Constitution save, I think.
Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution.
Okay, what's the DC? 15.
15, yeah.
15?
That's 1 pass.
Isn't it your wizard spell save DC?
Okay. We'll focus on that later. So 2 passed, 1 failed. It's half damage or fail, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so what was the damage you did, sorry?
Sorry, I muted my mic. It was. Give me a second. It was 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. So Okay, fair enough. They've all taken poison damage. They've just ran into your cloud of poison mist. Can you all roll initiative, please?
Everyone's staying rather quiet.
15.
we
Sorry, I'm
rolling
stuffing my
initiative?
face with Pringles.
Yep.
12.
16.
Okay, Aru, you got 16.
I had 18.
Titan, you got 18. What did you get, Jim?
I got 12.
Okay. So we're going to start. 2 of them, after you've just poisoned them, Jim, are going to run forward. And they're going to... One of them's going to try and make an attack on you. Or 2 attacks on you, sorry. One misses. The other hits. And they're going to deal 5 damage to you.
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
Okay, the other one is going to run by you without covering himself. So you've got an attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity. I'm going to smash him with my hammer. Not my hammer, with my hand mace.
Go ahead. Make an attack roll.
18.
That hits.
Damage is 7.
Yep, okay. So as he's run by, you're just going to swing your arm out and you can catch him in the side, winding him slightly. It is now Titan's go, and this is what it looks like.
Just waiting for it to pop up. I'm going to go and charge S2.
S2.
Yep,
Is
go
that
ahead.
not what that says? Sorry?
Yeah, S2.
I'm just wondering what S stands for.
Soldier?
Scavengers.
Although it's just because it's normally been B for bandit, and I was just thinking
It's
S.
specific to me. Don't worry about the letters.
Yeah, that's fine.
23.
23 hits.
And the damage is 10 plus 1.
Okay, yeah. You're going to just run straight up to him, and you're just going to straight up try and break all of his legs, and you just end up hitting slightly above in the hip, and you can feel part of his hip give way. He's left with a massive smouldering bruise on his hip, and he's now limping as he stood in front of you. It is now Aru's turn. This
Can I
is
see
what
the
it
map?
looks like.
Oof. Oof. I'm going to save my Mantle of Flame for now, actually. But I am going to run to the side a little bit so that it's not going to smack Titan in the side and do a Chromatic Orb on the one that Will's currently fighting.
Yep, go ahead.
And that's 22.
22 hits.
3, 6, 11.
Fire damage?
Yep.
Yep, so you're going to bring out this massive ball of fire that you're just going to throw forward at this guy, and he's just going to roast alive. You hear a scream as it hits him, and as it fades away, he just drops down a charred corpse. It is now Jim's turn. This is what it looks like. This guy dead.
Which guy dead? Sorry. All right, cool. Yeah. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna go wolf form and bite the dude in front of me.
Yep. Okay. Make an attack roll.
Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. 18.
That hits. Roll damage.
6.
6 damage. Okay, you're just going to transform into a wolf. You're just going to try and tear into his calf. Okay. Oh, hang on. Wrong one. It is now their turns, and this guy is going to move forward and to the side a bit. And he's going to try and shoot you, Titan.
Oh,
And misses.
good.
It is now the other guy's turn. He's going to try and hit you, Jim. 12 does not go through. Oh, 12 does go through.
Yeah, it does.
He's going to deal 9 damage.
Big oofed.
Okay. It is now Titan's go.
Yeah. See that. I'm gonna go for S3. This one.
Yep. Go on, make an attack roll.
22.
22. That hits.
And then 13 plus 1 damage.
13 plus 1. Yep, that guy is dead.
Yay.
You just go straight forward, and you've just go straight down on the collarbone, and the hand's just go carry straight through, breaking everything in the path, and he's just go drop dead. It is
Good.
now Aru's turn.
Well, I'm actually going to cast Chill Touch on Dan because he's not looking so good.
He's chill touch.
It won't work. I'm a wolf. Oh, you fucking idiot.
Is chill touch a Does that not require contact?
No, it's 120 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
You
and
casted it either way.
Cast it.
Well, we literally. I remember watching the streams. We agreed in an earlier video, Dan, that necrotic damage
just-
to your wolf form. Okay. 5.
I am
Okay.
not out of wolf form.
Nope, you get 5 health back.
Why? This has never been a thing, but sure.
It has, remember, because I said you're still undead at your core. You're not suddenly a
Okay.
living being again just because you've turned into a wolf.
Okay.
The way I see it, you are a wolf, but you are a undead wolf.
Cool. I'll
I'm
go
going to
with
say, thinking back, because Luke tried healing you when you was in that.
that. All right. Yeah. Fair. Yeah.
What's your health while you're in wolf form, sorry, Dan?
15.
15. Okay, so you're on what, 12 health?
Yes.
Okay, yep. So you've done that, Aru. It is now, Jim, it is your turn.
What's the map looking like? The dude's still in front of me.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll give him a big old smack.
Go on, make an attack roll.
Not a big old smack, a big old bite. 21, unnatural, obviously.
Yep, that hits.
4 damage.
4 damage, yep. You're going to just pull back, you're going to jump forward and bite his calves again. Blood's coming down his calves. It's definitely causing him some issues. It is now his go, and he's going to try and make 2 attacks on you, Titan.
Mm-hmm.
1 hits, both hit. You are going to take 11 damage.
Oh.
It is now your go, Titan.
Say that.
Smack him back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a high swing.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Got one hand stuck in a Pringles too.
I've been sat here wondering why is Will so quiet. And
I'm just stuffing my face with
Gonna
Pringles.
say, to be fair, I'm really hungry, so
Yeah.
I got an unnatural 20.
on that plus weight. Yep, that hits. Roll damage.
13 plus 1.
Yep, okay. So you're just going to bring your hammer up, and again you go try and cave in his chest. Again, you've managed to break ribs, but you've not quite killed him yet. But you've definitely winded him, and he's struggling to move now. It is now Rue's turn.
Can I see the map? Because I don't know if I can actually get to him. I can.
If you move, further right, you could. If you move over here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I can just get to the left of Jimby and be able to hit him, I think.
Jimby?
Jim.
Jim.
Don't insult Jim like that. Yeah, you can do.
I'm just going to hit him with my quarterstaff. I've been enjoying doing that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm no longer enjoying it. It's a 1.
Oh boy, you're going to charge. You're going to charge forward with your quarterstaff, and you're going to swing it wildly, trying to hit this guy. But instead, you're actually just going to catch Jim in the back of the head this time, and you're going to deal roll damage.
Oh shit! It's a 1.
Okay, what with strength? Okay, Jim, you take 1 damage as this quarterstaff is just going to bounce.
Yes, 2.
2, okay. This quarterstaff's just going to come up and it's just going to bounce off your back and smack you around the top of the head, Jim.
Alright, I'll remember this.
It is now Jim's turn.
I turn around and I back at fucking Aru, but then I go and slash this dude's, like, torso.
Make an attack roll.
14.
14 hits.
8 damage.
Okay, you're going to jump forward and you're going to try and go for the neck, but you don't quite hit it. Instead, you manage to just claw open all his stomach. Blood is pouring out. He's just standing up, but he's got one arm just trying to hold his guts in still. He's clearly not going to be up for much longer. It is now this guy's go, and he's going to try and make a strike at you, Aru. He hits and deals 4 damage. It is now Titan's go.
I'm just waiting for the maps to come up. I don't know why I wait for the maps to come up.
Yeah.
There's literally one, dude.
I'm just going to go for a sweat.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
If I won't recognise my fingerprint because it's got Pringle dust all over it. Unnatural 20.
Yep, that hits.
12 plus 1 damage.
He's dead. You've just swung your hammer around and you're just going to try and crush his skull, and you don't manage to crack his skull completely open, but he drops to the floor very clearly dead. You all gain... hang on, give me a sec because I've got to change my calculation. You all gain 166 experience.
Is this a good leaving spot for us?
I was going to say, this would be a good leaving spot for you guys to finish up here, and we can continue next week.
That would be ideal for me.
Cool.
Is that okay with the rest of you?
Yeah,
that's fine by me.
Fair enough.
Good.
We'll leave it here then.
Good.